afternoon, everybody. Peter Ciccone, LongIslandZone.tv. We're about to embark upon the Great Long Island Diner Tour. In the last 20, 30 years, we've come to the conclusion that the diners, especially the diners on Long Island, have really upped their game, and they're no longer scrambled eggs and hamburgers. We, on Long Island Diner Tour, what we're looking to do is tell every diner, listen, we're going to have a taste testing. We're going to look at your menu, and you're going to give us 3 items that really speak to the soul of your restaurant. So we thought the best place to start, Dix Hills Diner. Let me introduce my guest a little bit more formally, Dave Gussin. I introduce him as the Mr. Long Island, Mr. Everything Bagel.
Yeah, there really is a Mr. Long Island. I don't want to take his title.
He's the Long Island king of networking. And so welcome to LongIslandZone.tv. And
thank you. And thank my buddy over here. Thanks for the water, my friend.
Aristides, thank you very much.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, this is like a guilty, I don't know if it's called a guilty pleasure or a guilty dream of mine, but I always wanted to be a taste tester of food. So the Dix Hills Diner is a great place to start. And these dishes look like a great place to start for me.
The first item on the list, we're going to look at the gorgonzola, the spinach fettuccine gorgonzola. You have caramelized onions, roasted pecans, and a cheesy creamy sauce or a creamy cheese sauce, and I'm going to try it, guys. So
I like it. I want to see the way you take it on your plate to make sure that I do it right myself. You know,
I am going to.
I don't want to break any rules.
I'm going to take my fettuccine like a real Italian and just twirl, but I probably will scoop some in. I want to get a nice taste.
Nice. So you got to twist it. I have an Italian brother-in-law, but it doesn't look like he taught me how to twist this stuff right. But let me take a look here.
That is delicious.
I got one string out of it.
I'm going to try a little bit more.
Hey, stay on your side.
I will stay on my side.
Stay on your side.
Well, you can do also like when Grandpa came in and you just sort of scooped it into your plate.
Let me take a taste of this. I didn't eat all day waiting for this affair.
I have to tell you something. That is not your normal diner fare where you get thinking, I'm going to even a plate of spaghetti at a diner. You can taste the gorgonzola. And I always think of something as a good plate when you can taste all of the ingredients in the plate. I taste the pecans. The gorgonzola is striking, but it blends well with the spinach fettuccine. Delicious.
I think it's, you sound like you've done this before, buddy. I mean, all I could do is make noise like, this is delicious. But I like the way you do it.
You know, one of the things that has drawn me to the restaurants as they have is I did sell food to restaurants for 20 years. So I do approach every menu from that vantage point. The next plate.
Wait. I'm not up to the next plate yet.
All right.
To Peter, my friends at the Dix Hills Diner, I don't know what word you use, but thank you. This is absolutely delicious. Doesn't even need any everything bagel seasoning on it. It's perfect just the way it is.
Wow, that's a compliment. Doesn't need any everything bagel seasoning.
A little everything bagel seasoning goes a long way almost on anything, but this doesn't even need it. Absolutely delicious, Peter. Thank you.
Oh, you're my pleasure.
Which one are you going to choose next? Which one are you choosing next, buddy?
I think we're going to go with the falafel plate, just because I'm curious. And again, I'm reading this right off the menu, guys, so it's really, there's, I can describe it, but I always like the menu descriptions better. Crispy falafel, hummus, spicy feta cheese, Greek salad, and toasted pita.
And by the way, if presentation counts, the presentation on everything in front of us is excellent. Thank you so very much.
Well, falafel is my thing. Right into the feta, right into the hummus. And that's the spicy feta. I want to try that one too.
I don't know. I'm going to do mine a little bit different way. Oh my God. I see the guy already, gentlemen, bringing over dessert. My eyes are lighting up.
I'm not a falafel guy, but that is delicious. You know, wherever I go, whenever I eat food, I eat it like an Italian, and I always use the bread as the base for everything. And
well, so far everything's been delicious, and I guess, hey, it's my first food critic show. I'm gonna get better at this stuff, but
The spicy feta is phenomenal. And the hummus, again. And this is all made from scratch. These are not.
hey Pete, do we gotta save any for the camera person? You know, I feel bad for the camera person watching us. I
She's
see
the
their mouth,
executive
I see
producer and
their mouth
everything.
salivating as we're eating
She
every
is the
bite.
executive producer, so I would
Evie, I'm gonna save you some, I promise.
I want to make sure I try everything. That's all delicious. That really is the toasted pita, the hummus, the spicy feta to me is phenomenal. And falafel, I like it. I've usually don't order it, but I would now. And I got to teach you to eat faster, my friend.
I'm enjoying every bite. So far, we're 2 for 2. 2 dishes and everything's delicious. So, so far, so good. What do we have here, Pete?
This was a sandwich that the chef told me his steak bistro sandwich he'd put against any sandwich in New York, any steak sandwich. So for presentation purposes, they put the brown gravy on the side, but normally it goes over the top. So I'm going to serve it the way it's supposed to go, and put that over the top like that. And what I'm going to do, Dave, is I'm going to cut it in half so we get the sandwich feel.
Nice, nice. I like it. I'll let you cut it in half before I dig in on that. By the way, I like the crispy fries and the crispy onion ring. You know, that's the way I like it. Like the burnt everything bagel seeds. We like the crispy, like we like the crispiness of the French fries that goes with it.
How's that? Is for the sandwich?
It will be a lot better if it comes on my side of the table,
You
buddy.
know what I'm going to?
Who's the guest here? You or me?
I'm glad we put the brown gravy on it because it makes the sandwich. You taste the onions, you taste everything on it. That is a bistro sandwich. That's like a French bistro sandwich where they use the either the filet mignon or the top butt piece of steak where it's delicious and it blends well with the bread.
Everything's delicious. Anyone who's lived in Long Island, they know for years that Dix Hills Diner is a top quality diner. And the only word that seems wrong is the word diner because it seems like a fine restaurant, meaning everything's delicious, like a top dish that like going to the city for good food. I love it.
I think what has happened, and I think the Dix Hills Diner, and there's a bunch of them that we will be visiting, they've really upped their game. It's not just hamburgers anymore. It's gourmet French fries that go with brown gravy. It's onion rings that are delicious. It's a feta cheese dip. It's falafel, and we're gonna save the best for last, the dessert. Now again, the dessert that was chosen for us was a baklava cheesecake, and I've had this, and I'm glad this dessert was chosen. If you like baklava and if you like cheesecake, then this is really your dessert. And the chef again told me years ago, the first time I tried it, that he dreamed this dessert. And that's the type of passion that I think we're tasting today. Somebody who actually dreams about his job and then makes it happen. So we're looking for, without further ado, they bring over the cheesecake.
I never done one of these shows before, Pete. What's the rule? Who gets the doggy bag? The guest or the host gets to have the honor of taking the doggy bag home? Oh, first off, man, nice. Is the camera getting a shot of that? Huh?
I'm going to tell you, like I said, if you like baklava and you like cheesecake, this is your dessert. And the trick, Dave, that I was told is you have to eat everything in the same forkful. You have to get all the flavors so that they work together.
Okay, I'm ready to try to be a magician and pull that off if that's the trick. It's looking good, my friend.
With the honey on the side, with the cinnamon, with the whipped cream, with the phyllo dough. Not anything was missed in this. And
oh, I'll actually clean up my own fork. I'll give you that. I'll take that one over there. I don't want to mix my feta with the cheesecake. Yes.
I'm not as particular as you are. I'm going to actually cut a piece. You go first.
I thank you. And I thank the Dix Hills Diner. I thank anyone who's involved in making this food here today. You are all essential workers. That's what my stomach's telling me right now. We're all essential.
I'm going to use a knife and cut. Sometimes with the desserts,
That's awesome.
I don't even know where to
Hey,
start.
don't turn it so much.
I'm just,
A camera person, he's taking it all away from my side. Man,
I'm sorry. I'm just the one piece I cut for myself, sir.
you're lucky I don't want to go crazy on TV with that whipped cream, but I want my piece back. This is outstanding.
That could well be the best piece of cheesecake I've ever had.
Yeah, there you go. I
All
agree.
right. You know, I'm, like I said, when I was told we're going to do the baklava cheesecake, I tried to hide my happiness, but I think I've revealed my bias. And, well, I love cheesecake and I love baklava, so this is my dessert.
No.
And to the Dix Hills Diner, you guys did great. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thanks for having us, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and for tuning in today. I can't tell you, I'll speak for myself. Dave, I had so much fun. This was all delicious.
I don't want the show to be over yet. I'm still hungry.
Well,
I said this is a dream of mine. Can we continue?
I think we're going to stay afterwards and help clean up at least, and I think it's kind of rude to send the plates back so full. So,
No.
and I think Evie can join us now afterwards. But thank you for tuning in. LongIslandZone.tv. Dave Gusson, I call you Mr. Long Island, Mr. Long Island networking king of Long Island, whichever name you want, whichever moniker you think works, Mr. Everything Bagel. Couldn't thank you enough for joining us today. To the guys and gals at the Dix Hills Diner, visit the diner, 1800 East Jericho Turnpike, Huntington, New York. The food is fantastic. Or visit them online, dixhillsdiner.co. That's very simple, DIX hillsdiner.co. And come on down and tell them you heard us and saw them on LongIslandZone.tv. Till next time, Peter Ciccone, LongIslandZone.tv. Thank you very much.